morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Mike. Today we have Mike on the chair. We are doing 3,500 grafts for Mike to restore his first half of the scalp. We're doing a brand new hairline, and we're doing zone 1 and zone 2, basically up to the first half, where zone 2 meets zone 3. You're excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been wanting to do this?
I've been saving up for like a couple of years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make it sound expensive.
Worth it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for sharing your story.
Of course.
Okay. So, as you know, the procedure has 4 phases, and right now we're going to start with phase 1. Phase 1 is the extraction. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the hairs on top long, so we have something to work with the design, but we are going to clip your donor region to a 000, and then once we have the design, we'll shave the rest.
Great.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks again for sharing your story.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. All right, Mike, what I'm doing next is I'm going to outline your donor region, okay? If I can ask you to remove your eyeglasses for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we outline the areas which are the densest compared to the areas which are the thinnest, so we avoid going in the thin areas. We don't want to thin out too much. Now, once I outline it, I'm gonna clip the rest of the donor. All right, Mike, we're going to clip your donor. You have some salt and pepper on the sides.
Yeah.
That's not too much. Typically, when clients have a lot more than what you have, we ask to dye the hair black the night before, just so we get a better visual on the fair skin. That when the hair is darker, it shows much more compared to having white skin and white hair. They kind of disappear.
Mm-hmm.
When it's darker, you get to have a better visual and the quality of the graft. You've got a graft that contains a single hair, a double, a triple. We had seen up to 8 hairs in a single graft. Recently we had a lady who came in, and she had 9 hairs in a graft.
Wow.
So she beat the record.
All right, we're going for the record.
And that one individual that had 8 hairs in that one graft was none other than me.
Yeah?
She beat my record.
Wow.
All right. Your donor looks fantastic. Once we extract the 3,500, should not look any different, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I wish everyone had this type of donor. As you know, the final outcome has a lot to do with what we're working with. The strength of the donor, the quality of the grafts, the texture of the hair, all of these will impact. All right, Mike, we're done with clipping the donor. What we're gonna do next is we're going to break down into a grid. Let's clean the neck while we're at it. We're gonna do a grid on the donor and break it down to equal size square boxes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that way we extract the same number of grafts per square. So your donor should be evenly distributed. And Mike, I'm very happy that you live close by.
Yeah.
It's a added bonus. You could come and visit us, show us your progress at your 3-month mark, 6 months, 9, and 12.
Oh,
If you want to.
I would love to.
Yeah, most of our clients, they're not from the LA area, Pasadena area, so they would have to fly in. But for you, you have the convenience of coming in and keeping us updated. Because I'm sure our viewers would love to see your updates.
Yeah, this is day one.
This is day one. So we get a lot of messages. Where's the after photo? Well, we're uploading these, I should say, within the same week or two after the procedure. So everyone knows that the results will take at least 4 months to start growing through the 4 months, and then up to 6 months to look pretty decent, and then a year and a half for full results. So that we will upload on our Instagram page. So Mike, we would love to have you back so we could show the viewers what you're gonna look like in 6 months' time.
Yeah, I'll be happy to pop in and we can document the whole
Amazing
process.
Amazing. Let's see how many squares we ended up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so as you guys can see that some of the squares are larger than the ones in the back. Usually the temples are much lighter than the back. The back is what's the heaviest. So we go much less on the side so we don't thin out the temples, and the back is where it's usually the densest, so this balances out. Okay, all right, what you're gonna feel next, Mike, is I am going to disinfect your donor. Okay, you're gonna feel something cold, a little chilly. We're gonna disinfect it, and we're gonna do numbing on this right bottom top, and then this left bottom, and then the left top. A few seconds of post, and you should not feel a thing afterwards. Sounds good?
Great.
Awesome. All right, Mike, you're gonna feel something chilly, okay? A little cold. This is gonna disinfect your donor. You mentioned something about not having your hair shaved this short before?
Yeah.
First time?
Yeah.
Or in a long time you have it? Or first time?
No, first time this short ever in my life.
Oh, nice. So you've never had your top of the head completely shaved either?
No.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have too much fun today.
I'm excited to see what I've been doing so well to hide for the last couple of years.
You know, I have a lot of clients, you know what they say, Mike? If I had known that I have such a good head shape, maybe I would have thought twice, but we had already taken the grafts out, so we can't really donate it. But it's always good to have options. It's always good. You could shave it 1 year, you could grow it out. And that was me also. I'd never had my head shaved. When I saw myself bald first, I go, oh, not bad. But I'd rather have hair.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's good to have options. All right. Let's have fresh gloves. All right, Mike, you're gonna feel a little vibration on the side, okay? And we're gonna start the numbing process. We're gonna do this right side, the top, this left side, the top, okay? This is the most sensitive portion. It's gonna sting for a few seconds, but it's gonna go by super duper fast. And the reason why we use that little vibration tool is you don't focus so much on the needle injection, okay? On the count of 3, here we go. Take a deep breath, apologies in advance. 1, 2, and 3. You're doing great. You're almost done. You're doing fantastic, Mike. 3, 2, and 1. You did it, good job. How bad was that?
No, it wasn't bad at all.
You could be honest.
No.
Okay. Now upper portion, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You feel the vibration helps a bit?
Yeah, distracting.
Good. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. You did it, my friend. You took it like a champ.
Just a little sip of juice.
All right. Good job. What we did on the right, this is a tricky question. Guess where do we have to do next?
I say we double do the right this time.
Okay. All right. Don't ever go on Jeopardy. Here we go, left side, 1, 2, 3. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. You did it, good job. Good job, Mike. Last one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go, 1, 2, and 3. All done. Congratulations.
Boom.
Boom, boom. All right.
I mean, you really did it. I held still and squished balls.
But now you didn't punch me, you didn't say one cuss word, so we're having a good day so far. All right, so usually we get asked how long does this harvesting phase take. So right now it is about 8:23 and we're gonna get started. I anticipate it to be about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so to do the 3,500, a little bit less, a little bit more. So what we're gonna do next is we are gonna ask you to stand up in a few seconds, and we're gonna get the chair in position, and we're gonna get started with the extraction of the 3,500 from the donor, okay?
Great.
I did the math based off the number of squares that we have, and we're gonna need about 145 per square. I'm gonna take a little bit less from others, a little bit more some others, so to balance it out. Because not all the donor is the same density, so we're gonna have to play around with that one, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, you're all set. We're gonna get you in position. All right, Mike, so we're gonna get started. If you feel like your heartbeat is a little bit stronger than when we first started, it's normal, okay? This medication I gave you has a single drop of a medication called epinephrine, epi. The common word is adrenaline. Why do we use this? This shrinks the blood vessels so you don't bleed so much during the procedure. But because the blood vessels shrink, it's a constrictor, the heart wants the same amount of blood volume. So you're gonna feel your heart beating stronger, more forcefully. And it's not you being nervous, it is the medication, okay? And like I said, the reason we use this so you don't bleed so much during the procedure. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna get started.
Great, and I get a light workout while I'm here.
Exactly, working on your six pack. All right. All right. Any pain?
No.
All right, we have 4 already. We just have 3,496 to go, okay? All right. Any pain?
No.
All right, we have 4 already. We just have 3,496 to go, okay? All right, Mike. Everything's looking good so far. We'll do a quick wipe. And we're gonna start the extraction, okay? So far, everything's going perfect.
Beautiful.
Any pain, my friend?
No.
No discomfort? Everything's coming out beautiful, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mike, you're done with phase 1. We started at around 8:30 and we ended at 10:31 exactly. and we gave you a quick break, we cleaned you up, you went to use the restroom. Now we're gonna work on the design, okay? We're gonna give you a small snack. But before, I want you to take this medication.
Great.
This is for inflammation, minimizes the swelling, okay? And I'll get you a protein bar as well. So, while you have the protein bar, we are going to disinfect your scalp, and then we'll start the design in a few minutes.
Brilliant.
But, do you know your numbers?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. So we were aiming for 35. We got just slightly a little bit over 35. So we ended up with,
Wow.
3,829, which will give us a little bit extra to go behind zone 2, which you had a little bit of miniaturization. So that extra 300 will blend in your zone 2 and 3.
Amazing.
So we got almost 4,000 grafts in about 2 hours.
You guys are incredible.
And the good news is you have 89%, almost 90% doubles and triples. This is what's going to give you the most amount of density. Anything over 60% is good, is average. Yours is almost 90% doubles and triples, 56% being triples, 33% being doubles, and you have 11% singles. So you basically have just enough singles to give you a natural looking hairline, because the hairline needs singles. But you have 56% triples, which is 2,143 grafts. And if some of your grafts, I counted, had 6 hairs in them, 5 hairs, 4 hairs. So even though we have this under triples, the placement is the same, but you're actually gonna have more than 10,000 hairs out of just your percentage of the 56%. Then you have another 1275 of doubles, that's another 2,500. So you're looking at close to 13 to 15,000 hairs that you'll be getting today out of the 38 to 29. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes, finish your protein bar, and then we'll start the design.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, of course. All right, Mike, we're disinfecting the scalp. We're gonna work on the design next, okay? So we're gonna disinfect the top, and I know you mentioned earlier that you wanted to bring some photos, but you forgot to bring it in.
Yeah, just from over the last few years as my hairline has changed.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So they're usually helpful, but not really necessary. You know, we don't want to give a client what they had when they were 15, 16. The hairline is down to here. We want to make it look natural, age appropriate, you know, something that's going to look good now, moving forward, not backwards. Okay, so like Cher said, what did she say? If I could turn back time?
If I could turn back time. There we go.
I'd give the world
To you.
She's awesome.
Yeah. We'll start an acapella group after this.
Sounds good. Mike, we're gonna take some measurements and we'll give you some options, okay?
Great. Thank you.
You got it. All right, Mike, turn towards this side, bring your chin down a tad. I'm gonna measure, okay? You can keep the eyes closed for me if you want. I'm gonna measure chin to eyebrows. You are 14 inches from chin. Ideal perfect location would be at 7 to break the face equally. Lift the eyebrows up. But it seems like you've never had a hairline that was that low. So we don't necessarily want to give you something you've never had. It'll be too aggressive. And some of the grafts may not survive if we go into the lower areas of the scalp.
Oh, gotcha.
The skin texture is slightly different and there's not enough vascularity. So we want to give you something where you've always had it, not somewhere you haven't. Raise the eyebrows for me really quickly and you can relax it. I'm going to give you a few options. When it comes to a hairline, Mike, what you don't want is something that's going to look like that's man-made, okay? You want the right side and the left side to look similar enough without making it look identical.
Gotcha.
Okay? So otherwise, it'll take me 30 seconds to take a ruler and draw a perfectly flat, straight hairline, just like that, okay? We don't do that here. We like to look at the client's facial structures, the age, how much donor they have. There's a lot of places where they just take a laser and trace over it. Everything here is custom based off of your features. Bring your chin down the tad. All right. So I won't stop till I know this is the one, okay?
Gotcha, yeah.
And usually it'll take me a quick split second to know that we got it. Just slightly this way. Bring your chin down the tad. Raise the eyebrows and relax it. Perfect. Love this one. So let me show you. Okay. All right. Take a look.
Oh, cool.
So very close to where you used to have it, but
yeah, not flat like you said.
exactly. You see this right here?
Yeah.
This is where your old hairline just
Used to
around
be.
this used to be. So we don't want to give you a hairline that's this low,
Right.
right? We still want it to complement your features and make it look youthful, but keep in mind, just because you're doing this today, right, doesn't mean 5 years, 10 years from now, you're not going to lose the back. The last thing you want is a hairline that's this low and a big gap behind it. The higher you go, keep a hairline, the more coverage you get in the back.
Gotcha.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. I love how this right side turned out. What do you think? Do you like it? And keep in mind, we're still going to put softeners. These are all going to be single hairs in front of the line, and we're going to go jagged and zigzag, so it's not going to look like that perfectly flat, straight hairline that you see behind it. Okay?
Yeah, it really makes me realize how much I've been hiding my own baldness for the last however long.
Well, give it 6 months, and not all of this will be completely gone. And the good thing about Mike is he lives close by. Most of our patients are not local. They're from different countries and different states, so you can always follow up with us. We'll take updated photos and we'll post it.
Great.
Okay.
Thank
now
you.
let's work on the opposite side, the left side.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't like this one.
I like when you don't like them because it means I'm going to get something better.
Agreed. Alrighty, so here's a mirror, right? So this side is slightly more rounded, higher. I actually like that left side.
Yeah.
I think that might look a little bit more natural. Let's take a look from here. Bring your chin down the tad, chin up a bit, close the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. This side feels more mature.
More mature. This area is a little bit more rounded. That's a little bit more flat. Maybe we could do a hybrid between the two. Not so mature, but also not as aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think leaning towards my left side.
Okay.
I like.
Let's do that. All right, Mike. I think we spend a good half an hour on your hairline. Okay. I've spent 5 minutes on hairlines. I've spent an hour and a half on hairlines. So I really like your hairline. So I think bring your chin down the tad. Chin slightly this way. Yeah. So I'm going to hand you the mirror. Tell me what you think. I'm not done yet. I'm still going to put my final touches on it, but I did a hybrid between what I had shown you earlier. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And what you don't want is an identical looking hairline. Right and the left should look similar, but not 100% the same. Like I mentioned earlier, I could have finished this 25 minutes ago if I had just taken that ruler and drawn that light, okay?
Right.
That line. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the zones,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna make the hairline even more balanced, okay? But without making it look identical. We want there to be some irregularities, okay?
Yeah.
Let me grab this. You like what you see?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, and it's very close to where old hairline used to be without making it that aggressive.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the wrinkle lines.
Oh, yeah.
You see this? This
Mhm.
doesn't wrinkle, means you've always had hair there. This area does wrinkle, means you've never had. So I have that line exactly in those two transitional zones.
Great.
All right, we're gonna break down the zones next, and we'll start. You're technically halfway done.
You're halfway done.
All right, so we're gonna break down the zones next. Zone 1 starts at the point of the hairline, goes back 2 centimeters. And let's take a look. Your dimensions from the temple. So you're 9 from the center to the temple, okay? Usually it's 8. So you have 1 extra centimeter on your right side.
Mm-hmm.
And same on the left, which means you have total, how many extra centimeters in zone 1? Usually it's 32. Yours is going to be 36. So we have 4 extra centimeters. So that extra 300 grafts that we did get actually works imperfectly because you do have above average surface area. Usually from the center to the temple, it's 8. Yours is 9. That means I have 1 extra centimeter going this way. Let me give it a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll make much more sense. Usually from here to here, it's 8. Yours was from here to here, 9.
Uh-huh.
Which means I have 1 extra centimeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how far back does zone 1 go? 2 centimeters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means I have extra 1, because it goes back 2 centimeters. What I did here, I have to do the same here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra centimeters, and natural density per square starts at 70, goes up to 100. So now that we have 4 extra, you just multiply 4 times 70. Makes sense. And that's 280 grafts. So we
Perfect.
have a little bit extra, so this is perfect. The rest we're gonna put in zone 2, which is this next 5 centimeter, which blends in very nicely into your zone 3. Like I mentioned, anything extra, we're now gonna sprinkle a little bit in the center portion of your zone 3.
Great.
Okay, all right. Let's do this. This is the area we're gonna have to future-proof because this is the densest area for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't wanna go over them, we're gonna place them side by side. But this, we have to really jam pack in,
Yeah.
really jam pack, because this is all pretty much bare. This is bare, this is bare. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a quick shave, take final measurements, and we'll get started, okay?
Great.
Awesome. All right, Mike, we're gonna shave your hairs, okay? Have you had your head shaved before?
Never.
Never? Never, ever?
Never, ever.
Never, ever? Alrighty, so we're gonna shave your zone 1, your zone 2. Bring slightly closer. Finishing that. I love it. Yeah. This is, Mike had a special request. Mike wanted a special haircut just for a few seconds. He
Yeah,
said
when else do I get to do this?
he wanted to enjoy a mohawk for a few minutes. You
That's
like it?
great.
You
Yeah.
want to keep this?
Yeah, no, this is good.
I
I'll
can, I can drop all around and I can just keep this long.
Yeah. No, thank you. This was fun.
Okay.
When else do I get to see myself like this?
Okay, cool. Want me to
Alright.
shave it or keep
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I could keep it.
No, take it away.
There you go. That was Mike's request. Mike wanted a. Is that considered a mohawk or a full hawk?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Mike's a great client. We've been having fun since morning. Super positive client, individual. and will be a friend of the clinic. Not here today. So he told you, bring your chin down. All right, Mike. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to go over the hairline, take measurements, make sure it's exactly what we want. I'm going to still help improve it a bit, solidify it, and we'll get started with the next phase, okay?
Great.
All right. Let me have gauze, please. Thank you.
I've never seen my my naked skull. It's not bad.
You want, like I told you this morning, you want to change your mind, we'll donate it to the client from tomorrow. I'm kidding. We won't do that. Alrighty. Let's take a few measurements. Let's take a look now with the hair shaved.
Cool. Yeah, you can really see now where I've been using the middle to hide the sides.
Yes, looks awesome. They're very similar, they're not identical. Bring up a bit. Love it. We have a winner. All right, I'm gonna break down the zones next, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mike, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to outline the pencil, okay? Bring your chin down a tad. How bad has it been for you, Mike, today? Good?
No, it's been great. I was more nervous beforehand than once I finally got in the chair.
That's how it always is. Clients tend to overthink when we get started, and they say, oh, it's like a day in the spa.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, we did it. I think your hairline looks awesome. It's very similar, they're not identical. I'm gonna purposely still place softeners in front of this line to make it look even more jagged and irregular, okay?
It's really exciting to see it start coming into shape.
Yes, so this is gonna be your zone 1. Brand new hairline, drop to the temple. This is called a temple angle closure, okay? This is where the hairline closes off in the temple. What you don't want is a hairline that just goes like that. You want there to be a closing point. Same on this side. The distance was 9. So we're gonna do all of this right side of zone 1. We're gonna do all of this left side of zone 1. Then we're gonna do your zone 2, which is the following 5. We're gonna really focus, jam pack in this triangle, which was the thinnest area for you. Same on this side, and then we're gonna future-proof the center. Anything extra, we're gonna go in between, blend it into your zone 3.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Great.
You like it?
I do. I'm
Awesome.
excited.
Awesome. So now you are technically halfway done. This next phase is gonna be incisions. Incisions is where I'm going to make the tiny little slits of what we took out in phase 1. Going to go into. This is where I have to follow your natural angles and direction. So those clients who have pre-existing hair, we follow their pattern.
Cool.
If they don't, we have to recreate it. Okay, well, I'll give you something neutral. You have some, so we'll follow what you have, but certain areas we have to recreate it. So we will follow your natural pattern. Close the eyes, bring chin up a bit. I love this on you. Looks really good. We're gonna take some more pictures, Mike, and we'll get started, okay?
Great.
This next phase should be about an hour and a half to 145 minutes. So it is 12 o'clock right now. So by about 1:30, 1:45, we'll break for lunch.
Great.
All right, Mike. We're starting the third phase, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is where I have to numb the top, and the way that's done is by doing 2 pokes on this right eyebrow and then 2 pokes on the left eyebrow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna numb the supratrochlear and orbital nerves. This is the most sensitive portion for this phase. But by doing the quick poke here, quick poke here, quick poke here, quick poke here, it's gonna numb about 75% of the scalp on top, okay?
Great.
All right, I'm gonna palpate. Bring your chin up. Close the eyes. Poke here, poke there, okay? You're gonna feel a little vibration device. Here we go, don't move, 1, 2, and 3. You did it, good job. Here comes the second one, don't move. You did it, good job.
Beautiful.
This is the most painful part. Now let's do the same on the opposite side. Push the head back.
That wasn't bad, actually.
You're a champ, you're a champ, you're a trooper. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And here comes the second one. Don't move. You did it, good job. Everything else is behind you.
Beautiful.
Push the head back for me. I'm gonna go again here. You should not feel a thing since we did the initial pokes. Or if you do, it should be very, very minor. You did it. Good job. Now, same on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You did it. Good job.
Oh, you're right. You really don't feel anything the second time.
Yep. That's the reason why we did it the first time, to numb it, and then I come back and add more into it. All right, Mike, I know you want to use the washroom, okay? So what we'll do is we'll cover you up, go use the restroom, and then we'll get started with this next phase, okay?
Gotcha.
You did awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, we're gonna numb up the rest of the scalp. Most of this should be pain-free.
Mm-hmm.
Corners are gonna sting, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sensitive areas here. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. You did it, my friend.
Beautiful.
All done. If you can tolerate the same on the left, that is all the sensitivity you have for today. Alrighty. Same on the left side. Turn your head this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All of this should be pain-free. As I get towards the left corner right here, it's going to be sensitive for really 2, 3 seconds, and that's it. You did it. All done. Congratulations. No more pain for you for the entire of the day. How bad has it been?
Not bad at all.
You said you looked like a dinosaur earlier from the eyebrow pokes?
Yeah, or like a caveman.
A caveman. Caveman. It feels gnarly. It feels super numb.
Yeah.
Like you're wearing a steel helmet.
Yeah.
I always call it the man in the Iron Mask phase. Because it feels like super tight. There we go. Any pain?
No, just pinpricks.
You did it. Good job. You did it. You survived. Alright. Now we're going to start the incisions. Like I mentioned, Mike, earlier, that your directionality of the hairs point to the right. Okay?
Mhm.
So I'm going to do your natural angles and your direction. But here, we could do neutral. Okay?
Mhm.
So you have options in how you want to style the hair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Close your eyes. Think of happy thoughts. You should not feel a thing. Okay? Bring your chin down a tad. Alrighty. Ready, Mike?
Sure.
Here we go. Do you feel any of this?
No, no.
Good. So this is where a lot of clients take a nap. So if you do want to feel like you want to take a nap, sleep, your eyelids are getting heavy, feel free, okay? You're not bleeding at all, which is amazing. And about an hour and a half, we're going to have lunch, okay?
Great.
And I can't wait to see you in about 6 months' time. You are going to get amazing outcomes. How would you rate the pain?
0.
Discomfort? You don't feel a thing?
No.
Good. That's the goal. How's it been for you, this whole process so far?
So much smoother than I was nervous for.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good. And remember, the worst part's behind you, okay? The rest is going to be pain-free. You're going to have lunch after this, and then we implant, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Great.
You are doing fantastic, my friend. I can't wait to see your 6-month progress. All right, Mike, congratulations, buddy. You did it. You survived.
I did.
How was it?
I took a nap at one point.
Did you?
Yeah.
We got you recorded on screen, snoring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're going to do the PRP. By the way, we're doing the PRP right now, okay? We're going to do PRP. We're going to use the same IV line to draw the blood. And we don't have to poke you.
Nice.
Unless you want more poking.
No, I think...
You had almost 3,900 pokes, so...
I think that's enough pokes for one day.
Alright, this will spin for 14 minutes while you have lunch, okay?
Great.
So we said end time was about 1:45, it's 1:43 right now. Took us about an hour and 40 minutes to do 38, just under 3,900 grafts. You're gonna have lunch. As soon as you're done, we're gonna do the PRP and the team will start implanting. I look about 4:30 or 5 o'clock end time.
Great.
Okay, a little bit sooner, maybe a few minutes later, but roughly.
Gotcha. This is more nature shows than I've watched in my entire life.
I know, it's calming. It's supposed to be calming.
It is.
But sometimes they have insects and it's not the best to look at.
No, I really liked the penguins though. They were adorable.
Penguins are cute. All right, we got it. This will spin for 15 minutes and I will disconnect you from the IV so you use your arm during lunch. What'd you order for lunch, by the way?
I got the chicken kebab.
Chicken kebab,
Yeah.
nice. With hummus?
Yeah, but I'm thinking I should have gone baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush. You can't go wrong with hummus.
Yeah.
They're known for their hummus. That's why they're called hummus labs.
Oh, nice.
They have 7 varieties of hummus flavors. By the way, no one paid me to say that. I'm just glad that you're listening. Amazing. All right, Mike. That's that. So you're gonna have lunch, and as soon as you're done, we're gonna continue with the procedure. Okay?
Terrific.
It's looking amazing, and we'll do the unveiling after lunch.
Great.
All right, Mike. How was lunch, by the way?
It was great.
Lunch was good.
Yeah, it was
What'd you
healthy.
have again?
I had the chicken kebab.
Chicken kebab.
And you were right about the hummus.
Hummus was good.
The hummus was good.
The hummus, that's the right way of saying
Exactly,
it. The hummus.
the hummus.
Not the hummus, the hummus.
Exactly.
All this? All right. So, Mike, keep in mind, what you're going to see now is not the final placement of the hairline, okay?
Mhm.
So, it's going to look elevated, it's going to look high. One side's going to look higher, one side's going to look lower. This is all because of the fluid, the injections that we use to numb and create the density. Next few days, that's going to drop. And when that drops, the hairline's going to drop, okay?
Gotcha.
But you'll get a good idea of how things look and the density that
Whoa.
slight widows peak, nothing too crazy.
No, that's gorgeous.
And then this right side's more swollen. It's always more swollen. Next few days, it's going to come down like that, and it's going to be balanced. You see that?
It actually doesn't look that bad. Like
You
that's
see
swollen.
this, that pitting edema?
Oh yeah.
See that?
Oh yeah.
You see that? That's all fluid. So that's going to come down next few days. You're going to have puffy forehead, puffy eyes, puffy cheeks. By 3 to 5 days, it'll disappear. We gave you coverage till parts of your zone 3. Okay?
Amazing.
You're going to get an amazing looking outcome in about 6 months time, and we're doing PRP for you as well.
Great.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks really like, I mean, I'm not about to win a, beauty pageant today, but
It's gonna look amazing.
it looks good.
I'm super happy for you.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna give the team the instructions of where the singles go, the triples, and so on and so forth. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go and prep your PRP so we get the injection process while they're implanting. In the 2 hours, 2.5 hours, watch a movie or two, and you'll be done. And then we'll see you tomorrow.
Great.
Sounds good?
Sounds great.
We turned time back for you.
Wait.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, we'll call share.
We'll share. It's a share moment. All right, Mike, just in about a second, we're gonna do all the instructions for the team. We have, how many singles did we do for the hairline? We did 407 and we have exactly 411. So basically all the singles are gonna go on the hairline.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2143 triples, and how many did we do? Yes, so all of zone 1 can be triples, and then the rest we're gonna do all doubles. Yeah, we're actually gonna have triples in zone 2 as well. Awesome.
Great.
So we'll do this.
You can sign it at the bottom because that's your work.
So this team is going to be the game plan. Singles for the hairline, triples behind it, so we could give the most amount of density for Mike. The singles are going to make it look the most natural. And then let's put all the doubles back here. We might have about 5 extra singles. We could mix them in with the doubles, okay? We could do triples just like that. Perfect. All right, Mike, here comes the PRP. I think it was a smart decision to decide to do the PRP. It's only going to help you, okay? It's going to help with wound healing. It's going to help minimize shock loss. So you're going to get awesome results. Thank you, thank you. Do you feel any of these?
No, are you doing it?
I am. It's a weird sensation, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. You did it.
Beautiful.
Good job, my friend.
Didn't feel a thing.
Good job. The worst part has been what? The injections, right? Especially the eyebrows are the most sensitive. But it's super fast.
Yeah.
All right. You're all set. Watch a movie or two, and next thing you know, you'll be done, okay?
Beautiful.
It's not the welcome they needed. Even when there's enough ice, without anyone to help, she's unable to feed and must stay with her calf. Their search must go on. The calf will depend on her for the next 3 years. Wherever she goes, they will go together. In the next decade, the summer sea ice could disappear altogether. If if that happens even for the Arctic's most seasoned travelers, there may be nowhere left to go. In late June, the North feels the full impact of the Earth's tilt and receives more daylight than at any other time. And in one corner of the Pacific, this creates the greatest opportunity of the year. For 6 months, Alaska's Bering Sea appears lifeless and empty. Then, one day in June,
All right. How's it going, Mike?
Very well.
Congrats, you did it. You survived. How bad was this part?
No, it was easy.
It was easy. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you come back tomorrow,
Mhm.
okay? And we're gonna do your follow-up, and we're also gonna go over the wash instructions, okay? This looks amazing. It's super jam-packed, and you're gonna look amazing in about 6 months' time, okay?
Great.
You haven't seen it yet, right?
No.
All right, here we go. Hope you like it. Keep in mind, everything is swollen right now, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Whoa. Totally different.
You like it?
Yeah. Totally different. Oh, and it goes so far back.
Yeah. It goes in the anterior zone of your zone 3. Yeah, all of
Amazing.
this is going to come down next few days. We gave you
Mhm.
very mild widow's peak, that little point.
like
Nothing
it.
too strong. But I think you're going to look amazing in about 6 months' time.
I think I look pretty amazing right now. You guys did amazing work.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. Really appreciate it. So what's going to happen next is we are going to meet in my office, do the discharge, go over how to sleep, what medications to take until you come back tomorrow. Okay?
Great.
And this is where I go, do you like it or do you love it?
I love it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mike, for
man.
coming in. Thank you for sharing your story.
Of course. Thank you.